Hey guys, this is DJ, personal trainer, dietitian, and boxing instructor. I'm here with Kenny, aspiring boxer, born out of PG, fighting out of Baltimore's Umar Boxing Gym. We're here to show you how to find your proper stance and how to retain it while in a fight or in your training. There are a lot of debates and opinions in the fitness industry, and everyone's body is different. It's important to find what works best for you and your body over a cookie-cutter method suggested to you. Make sure to talk to your doctor about what's best for you and your body. Pertaining to boxing, what I teach are the fundamentals, and they shouldn't be compared to what you see a professional doing. Professional fighters sometimes adopt a style of their own and stray away from what they were taught. Starting off, you will want to follow the basics. Be sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel for more boxing content. Starting off, let's review what I said in my last video on how to throw a jab, where I briefly explained stance. Knuckles around the chin, elbows by your ribcage, lower the chin, raise the eyes and crunch the body like so. Slightly bend the knees and place your lead foot forward with your rear foot back and off to the side. Keep weight on your toes and make sure you can surf like this to establish balance. Now, friendly reminder, we want to lead with our non-dominant side while putting our dominant side to the rear. Simply put, if you are right-handed like 85% of the world's population according to Google, then you will put your right hand and foot to the rear and lead with your left, assuming an orthodox stance. For my lefties, you will be assuming a southpaw stance to start off, which is the reverse. Lead with the right side and put the left to the rear.
This is just for learning the fundamentals, and while most do indeed stick with the stance they started with in their amateur or professional careers, fighters can switch stances to change tactics or confuse their opponents, provided they have accurately trained in both stances. A few things that I want to add that I didn't in the last video. First off, when we punch in boxing, we are aiming to punch with our first two knuckles. Notice how on my hand, my knuckles are bigger than the other two. These two knuckles are supported by the radius bone in your arm, the shorter and thicker on average of the two bones in your forearm, the other being the ulnar for some random anatomical information. Want to hear more? Hire me. Anyway, the first two knuckles are also more in line to deliver a straight punch, adding further stabilization and allowing you to maximize the reward of the punch while minimizing the risk. Many boxers have injured their hands hitting opponents in heavy bags with the smaller knuckles. This usually results in a break in the fifth metacarpal bone in the hand, more commonly known as a boxer's fracture. Another tip coupled with this is to have your knuckles facing the sky on straights, which the jab is.
Now, let's go over the hand placement again. We want the hands near the chin and not on the chin, with the elbows by the ribs. The hands generally protect the chin from head blows, but the hand should be raised like so to the eyebrow to also protect the temple. For the elbows, they generally protect the upper rib cage, but the body needs to be tilted to the side the punch is coming on. Furthermore, bringing the elbows together to stop straight punches to the body.
Keeping your hands up is a big part of your defense in the ring. Many early knockouts have happened from drop hands, whether it was fatigue or negligence that caused the fighter to drop them. A good way I like to use to train my guard is to hold dumbbells close to the face for time. This trains the muscle memory and muscle endurance to be able to better sense when you don't have your guard up and to have the energy to keep it up throughout the fight.
Let's look at our foot positioning and movement. Lead leg forward, rear leg back. Lead leg is used for advancing, retreating, sidestepping, and adding some extra power to your jabs.
The rear leg usually follows the lead leg, moving afterwards and returning to the proper distance from the lead leg to return to stance. When moving around the ring, it's important not to cross your legs. If you were hit while they are crossed, you have no stance to keep you steady and are more than likely going down from the blow. Movement is going to be another big part of your boxing defense. I usually tell my fighters when they are training, if your hands aren't punching, they should be blocking. And if you're too tired to punch, then you should be blocking and moving. When you stop moving, your opponent is hitting you. Trying to put all this together isn't simple, but important for establishing a boxing stance that you can feel balanced in and move effectively when necessary. Let us know what you guys think in the comments and what training videos you would like to see us do next. Be sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel for more boxing content.